All right. Damn, what am I even doing tonight? I guess I should fix my thing first off. All right. Okay. So, what do I gotta do? Uh, let's play the game and see what happens. Do you want to play a game? It's gonna take forever to load. Awesome. I'm so glad tomorrow's Friday, man. It's been a long week. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. It's been a decent one, but like it's been a long one. All right, so this guy's coming down and going to attack, and he turns to face us and all that good shit. And then when he gets close, he should attack us, and we can still walk through him because he's a ghost. So that's good. I might have to separate my cats in a minute. We'll see. I'm trying to teach them to be friends, but they don't seem to want to do that. Okay. Nice. So he can attack. We need to make that hit. Alright, Goblin. Goblin. I gotcha. You can't run. All you gotta do is get out of the room, buddy. Ridiculous. Alright. Okay, now what do I need to do? So he needs to actually hit us, and we need to make him move upwards a little bit further. So if I go to my scene, we'll exit out of the game over scene. We'll exit out of this. We don't need the goblin smashing area anymore right now. TV will close up. Scene A, DMT entity, awesome. So we just need to add in a collision shape for when we hit. Um, I was going to make him spit something, but I think for right now we'll just add in a quick damage thing. That'll be very fast, just so we can have that. And then I can, tie it into the player getting hit and all that shit. Um, yeah, so what do we need? We need an area, and I'll probably attach the area to the skeleton. Yeah. Cool. So we got the area 3D. We're going to tie that onto the skeleton. We got to make a skeleton. What are they called? Bone attachments. Bone attachment 3D, and I guess we'll attach it to. Since he's doing like the tail whip, we'll do it on the end, the tail here, and we'll just attach the area 3D to that and put a collision shape on here. We should steal the Cliff Racer sound and put that on here. That would be great. People would love that. Let's make it a sphere. Why not? And then we'll close that. I actually want to go to one viewport. Thank you. And we'll move this up over here. And yeah, I mean, that should be fine. You know, and then we'll set it to disabled by default. We got to add some code to that. We're going to say tail area. Yeah, nice, awesome. Fuck. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. What am I doing? Alright. On ready, var. How's it going, the Mario show? tail area. Actually, we'll just, yeah, I'm gonna call it, why not, tail area. Tail area. And then we'll set that equal to our tail area right there. Why am I doing that? No reason to do that. Let me go to my node, let me go area entered, connect, and then we'll connect that to this. We might need it, but right now we don't. So what we'll do is when we hit something, we'll just say if the body is in group player, then we will call a function. So if body dot is if area, sorry. Well, yeah, we're gonna need body entered, my bad. Let me disconnect here, and I'm gonna get rid of this. And I'll add the body entered, because we're gonna be connecting with the body of the player. So we'll say if body dot is in group player. We will, what are we going to do? I guess we will, yeah, what function do we have? We'll say body, I think it's take damage, dot take damage, and then I think we might have to pass in an amount, so I'm just going to leave a little comment here, might be wrong. And then we're going to go check out our player real quick. I'm going to control F. I'm sure I have a damage function somewhere. There we go. So it is take damage, and I got to pass in the damage. Awesome. So, cool. Yeah, we'll just, whoops. Control C, I just want to make sure it's the same. Right here. Take damage. Nice. And we'll pass in like 15 damage. So, nice. That should work. We just have to disable and re-enable this collision whenever we play the animation. So we have the attack animation here, and I just gotta see where this kind of spikes. So like right there is probably where we want to like enable collision. We'll probably do it right here. So I'm gonna add a property track on the collision shape area 3D. We'll set it on disabled, and that's going to equal false, so it'll be, you know, enabled basically. Value we'll set to off, and then I'm going to zoom in and go like one frame behind that and set it to insert key and set it to on, so it is disabled. And then I have to disable it as it's coming back down like this. So towards the end, probably about like right here, we will insert a key and set the value to disabled. So that should work. And then if we collide, we should take some damage. So we'll see. I think that works out good. Where's he at? He's up there. Oh, there he is. He started moving. Nice. So, if he hits me, am I taking any damage? Probably not. He's probably on the wrong collision. Let's go back to the DMT entity in the tail area. The collision. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Sorry. Keep thinking about something else. I'm getting ahead of myself. Tail area. We are the enemy, and we want to collide with the player. Interactables, environment, player, there we go. Awesome. Cool. And yeah, we're monitoring all that shit. Nice. It should work out pretty good. I need more coffee, dude. I can't believe it's only 7:17. The when it's getting like dark early, it's really messing me up. And then I'm getting like less sleep or whatever. I don't know why, but I'm more tired and getting less sleep. Oh yeah, so it looks like this guy is doing some damage to us. So there we go. Now we gotta make him a little bit higher up so we can actually see him. I guess we'll take the whole armature, the entity itself, and move it up like this. Move it right here. That seems about right. And then we'll move his collision shape to be up at that height as well. I think just like this. Should do the trick. And we'll move the particles too. I'm sorry, my nose is completely stuffed up, so I'm like talking and breathing through my mouth, so sorry about that. Oh, I need to spin them around as well. I thought they were connected to the armature, but they are not, so I just need to actually go to the transform itself and spin it 180. There we go. Now we're doing good. Cool. Let's try that out. Let's actually take the voice too, and we're going to bring that up to where he should be. And let's try that. And let's go to scene A, and let's not spawn him so high off the ground. Let's spawn him a little bit closer to the ground. What is it, this guy? Yes. So, let's do like, you know, right here, whatever. Let's just go to transform, and we'll say 0. There we go. We spawn right where we should. Awesome. So, yeah, let's go ahead and run it. Okay, so he's spawning in. He comes towards us. He's looking a little better. He hits us. I need to remove the collision shapes and shit. But yeah, I guess the idea would be that you would be like over here grabbing food, and then this guy would sneak up behind you and hit you. So you'd be like this, and then yeah, you have to turn around and spray him or whatever. So I guess we should decide whether we're spraying these guys or hitting them with the crossbow. Because we have this crossbow thing. But that probably won't do much damage to a ghost, so I think we'll use the spray. My intention is probably just to have the spray on this level, and you can't switch to... well, we'll have just the spray and the meat cleaver, and then on the other one, you'll have the crossbow only. I think that's what I'm going to do. Sorry. Alright, so I guess we should make the spray hurt him. I should also make a way to switch weapons at some point. How's it going, Even Steven? Evening. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, we got this guy moving around. We got him hitting us. We now got to get, when we hit him, we can do some damage. So let's go to our player, and we have this camera swivel, and on that camera swivel, we have our, yeah, what was I looking for? The spray holder. Here we go. I don't know why it was so zoomed out. That's crazy. Yo, it's crazy, dude. So we have this snail spray right here. Snail be gone. Awesome. And we have this collision shape in front of it that we're spraying at. So what I need to do is go to our snail spray and check out. So we do have this. We're detecting areas. We're detecting bodies. I don't think so. Yeah, I guess we should do a body entered. So we'll do a body entered and we'll detect, yeah, we'll say if body dot is in group, and I think the group was, DMT entity. I think it was all one thing. Let me check. I think I put it up here in the ready. Oh no, it was like that. So we'll Control C and bring that right on over to the snail spray and plug it on in right there. Cool, nice, awesome, yeah, perfect, wonderful. And then we'll say body dot. I guess we'll do the same thing. Take. I love TMT, yeah. Body dot. Looks like we use this function take spray. We're probably gonna do the same thing. We'll say, yeah, we'll just use this right here. How's it going, Bunny Rabbit? By the way, how's it going, Mud Crabbo? Yeah, so nice. And then we got to make this function on our entity. So let's go to him. We shall go to him and beseech him to add a function to his repertoire. Take spray. And how did we do that on the snail? Because I basically want to do it the same way. I might have to open up our snail buddy. Snail man. How's it going, Beacon Boy? So we need to grab our, we gotta grab our, fucking thing, our snail guy. Snail man, TSCN. Perfect. So we need to change. I just let you in. You can't go back out. What do we need to grab from here? Our DMT entity, take spray. We need to get that. So we'll go here and we'll say take spray. Where's that? Maybe it's not here. Is that now? Oh, we're in the goat one. Damn. Here we go. Snailman.gd. There we go. Perfect. And then Control F, take spray, one match. Nice. Awesome. So we do have that function. I was losing my mind for a second. Alright, so I guess I'll just grab all of this right here. I'm just trying to see. It looks like we set the collision shape that it's interacting with to disabled, so that might not be able... We probably can't do that with the way we're doing this, unless we want to make a different one. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just take the whole thing. I'm going to take the whole thing, and I'm going to bring it back to our entity. And plug that in, and yeah, we'll go ahead and we're going to get rid of this line, and I'm going to basically leave a comment saying we need to disable the collision shape we are hitting with the spray. Perfect. Because that's what we're doing here. And I think basically what I'm doing is like every like half a second that the spray is on it, it's taking damage. That way we can do like continuous damage to it. I think that's a better way to represent it. Kind of like our snail. So what I'm going to do is put pass in here for right now, and we're going to have to add in an area 3D, and we'll add a collision shape to that. And I think I'm just going to make that basically about the size of the guy. So let's go sphere, and we'll bring that up to right here. Fine, go out. Oh, thank you. I didn't even see your donation. I appreciate that. Thank you, Beacon Boy. Oh, you've been checking out the new Call of Duty, Bunny Rabbit. That's pretty cool. I don't, I don't know about the Putin thing. I have no idea what that's about, but yeah, let me go here. Let me expand this out. We'll have this here, and then we'll shoot that with our gas. So that's the one we're going to be wanting to hit. So, and cool. What do we need to do? Yeah, what am I going to call this? I guess I'll call this collision, or spray collision, or just I'm just going to call it entity collision, because we're not really using the other one. It just has to have it because it's a character body 3D. So we'll be colliding with this, I guess, instead, and that should do the job. And we'll just disable and re-able that instead. So I don't know if re-able is a word. It might not be. Entity collision, and I think we actually need to change the I think we need this to set disabled, right? Yes. So we'll basically say collision entity.collision shape 3D. What are we going to do there? We're going to say disabled. Yeah, we're going to have to use this call deferred. Like this. Call deferred, set disabled, true, because this is happening, I think, in process. So we have to set it to disabled on the next available frame, basically, for our collision, for our physics tick, I believe. It was giving me errors, that's why I had to do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known to do that. And we also need to transition to our next state after we do that. So I'll just put that here. And we're going to have this hurt timer that we need to add in. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that as well. So we'll go here and say hurt. No, we just need to add timer. My bad. Oh, nice. Yeah, I really can't play the new Call of Duties. There's too much movement, dude. It's like I tried playing the newest one, and people are like jumping all over the map, like going over my head, shooting at me, spinning underneath me, and it's like, dude, I'm like, I want my fucking boomer shooters, man. Like, this is ridiculous. And then what are we gonna do? Hurt timer. We'll call this hurt timer. It sounds like a song from some type of band. So we'll go ahead and say node timeout connect, and then we got to go to our snail spray, and no, not our snail spray, where's our actual snail man? And we have to get whatever was happening on our hurt timer timeout. We're gonna do this. We're gonna grab all that, and we'll bring that back to our entity and put that in here. Yeah. Oh, I guess the new one doesn't have jetpacks. I guess I saw they had like new movement. I thought that meant you were like completely flying through the air. I haven't really seen that much gameplay. Um, I was always a big zombies fan though. My brother and I would always play zombies and like drink excessively, and that was like a fun time in my life, but I probably lost like brain cells for how much we fucking like we're just getting like alcoholically drunk and playing zombies. That's really fucked up. uh So I'm just going to comment these out. We don't need to do that. We just need to subtract from the health, and then if the health is less than that, we'll go to death. Where's his health at? Do we even have a health? Control F. Control F on that health. Yeah, I guess we did. We start with 30 health. Nice. So, yeah, let's try that out. Let's just see if we can take damage or whatever. Um, yeah, that should be good. We don't really have a health label. I guess we could make one. We could make one very easily. So let's just go to label 3D, right on up there, and we'll just go health label. And we'll go at on ready var health label. Yeah, I'm gonna do it all underscore health label equals health. For fuck's sake, dude, what am I even doing? Health label, there we go. I gotta skip this. This song sucks. Not that one. It's on lounge. Hold on, let me. Whatever, good enough. Okay, so we have our health label. Let's go ahead and update that and move it to where it should be and give it our cool ass horror font because we're super original here. We'll go to our flags, billboard, we'll set enabled, and then we'll go to text. I'm just going to put in some numbers here, and we'll make that much bigger. And we'll put in the horror font. Yeah, Mr. Horror. And yeah, that'll be good for now, and then we'll update it later. And then we just need to go back to our script and where it says right here, we'll just update our health label, but I'll use our variable that we made, health label. And it looks like we are disabling this. So we'll go, we want to go to our collision shape. What was that called? Up here, the one we were messing with. This one here. So I'm setting it equal to true, so whenever we get sprayed, it will not allow us to get hit. We start the hurt timer. The hurt timer plays, we take the damage, and then we should be able to be hit again. So we should be setting this to false, right? Set disabled is false, so it should be allowed to hit again. That's my understanding of what I did. I don't know why it's the opposite down here, but for whatever reason it is. Let me just check that. Whatever. Let's go to scene A and we'll try spraying this guy. Yeah, I was never any good at any of the first-person shooters. So, like, I had a lot of friends who played those, but I never really played with them. I always played, I was just always a huge From Souls fan. I mean, like Souls games, FromSoft. So is he taking any damage? Doesn't appear to be. I gotta stop printing so much. Control F on the print. Nice. Right there. Awesome. And then we will run it again. Scene A, DMT entity. Start screen, scene A. Yeah. Well, what did I need to do? I'm sorry, I don't even fucking remember. So I don't think we collided with it at all, did we? Let's see. On our snail spray, let's just print body, and we'll say we are spraying, we are delousing. We're helping him out here. Just give him a little, a little shower. We're delousing him on our snail guy. Let's go back to scene A. Is that gonna work? What was I gonna check? The 3D. I just had it. It was the layer that looks correct. It was spray collision. Do we have to set it to collide with bodies? Some of them you do. It looks like this one you don't. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but we'll try it now and see if it even collides with anything. This song's pretty cool. All right. You're supposed to be dying right now, man. Instead, you have the nerve to strike at me. Oh, you know what's probably happening? Is, I bet maybe this is eating all the input. Let's see. Maybe not. What is our snail spray collision? We are the player raycast and we collide with enemy. So the snail man, the DMT entity, so his collision shape is he's actually not in any layers. That's great. Wonderful. Well, who cares? We don't need him in any layers. And this one here, the entity collision, so we got to change that. We are in the player raycast, we should be in the enemy, and we want to collide with the player raycast, but we're not really looking for anything on this one, so there's really no reason for that. So we'll just, I think we might even be able to get rid of that, but let's not worry about that right now. Let's just run it. All right. Is he receiving damage? I do not believe so. I don't think we're... It's having no effect. He's coming right at us. And we also have... Okay, so that's just if he's looking right at us. I don't know how to fix that. We'll have to Google that later. We'll use ChatGPT. How's it going, Code with Cody? What do we need to do here? That's right. So do we even get any output? We didn't even get any output. We were supposed to get at least something if we collided from our snail spray. That's right, we changed it to a fucking area. It's no longer a body. That would make sense now. So we got to put this up here. Control X, and I can just get rid of this altogether. And we'll put this right over here. And instead of body, we'll say area. Area. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. Scene A, start screen, scene A. Let's try it now. Okay. Okie dokie, where the hell is he at? There he is. We'll spray him. And he takes no damage. He receives nothing. Alright. So, what could possibly be happening here? Our entity collision. Let me try... I'm going to try moving this collision in front of our shape. And I want to see if it's like getting all of its input eaten. We're just going to move it in front like that and see if we can hit it now. I don't think that's the case, but it might be. So we are an enemy, and our snail spray connects with areas, and it is in the... It's looking for the enemy, and it is in the player. So I guess we'll say we're just gonna print the area. We have hit, and we will say area. Nice, and then we'll go back to scene A, and we'll run that. From the top. I'm the best on the sector, from the top on down. Alright. And now are we hitting him? No. Still nothing. Damn, what am I doing wrong here? Oh, we are hitting him. Okay, so now I just named the thing wrong. We have hit tail area. Awesome. We have hit entity collision. Awesome. So, I guess... Oh, that's right, because that's not in the right group. Because that's... Yeah, this is not in a group. So we need to add that to a group. So I'll just say... I'll just grab it, go node, groups, add, and what is it? DMT, entity. We'll add it, and I think it's the same group that we made up there. Bam. Perfect. Yeah, now we should be good to go. Let's try it now. Oh, man, dude. I'm so ready for Friday. Alright. Spray him good. So it looks like he's stuck in that state. And he keeps losing health. I think we forgot to... Well, sorry about that. I forgot he had a very loud roar when he dies. Yeah, but at least we know that that's working somewhat. So let's see it without all the collision shape so we can actually see what the fuck is going on. Turn that off. Visible paths. I didn't know that was even cool. I didn't know that was there. That's interesting. I am going to turn that on. I want to see what that does. Okay. So visible, I thought it would show where he's going. I guess not. So he's just losing health every 2 seconds, and he's no longer turning to face me. He's a coward. Oh, no, he is facing me. Isn't he? No. I should make him a little less see-through, I think. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's go to inspector. Let's go to the material. And we'll go to transparency. Let's go to vertex. Where's albedo? And we'll add just a little more there so we can see a little clearly what's going on. Do we put emission on this? We did not. I think we were supposed to do that. So we'll turn the emission to a red. And turn that up a little bit. I think that'll actually serve us better. And we turn this up, and then we'll turn the transparency back down. Maybe a little up like that, and then the emission we turn back down. And what do we do? Multiply, whatever. Add. All right. Let's see what that looks like. I just want to see his shape a little clearer. And the eyeball, I was thinking about maybe just going here and making this shading unshaded, so it's just like staring directly the whole time. Let's try that. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that look a little better. Just got that eyeball. Looks like he's still losing health. I think he will die. Nice. So, cool. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to... yeah, I guess the reason it goes from like 44 to 30 is because we just set a random number in his thing. So let's change that to... we'll just get rid of that number there. Okay, so we got that. We got his attack. Nice. Let me do this. I'm gonna go to art list real quick. I'm gonna go to sound effects. We're gonna type in ghost. We're gonna find one real quick. And we'll download it. What do you think? Ooh. That one's so stupid. That's gay. That's stupid. I don't like that one. I think... what was this one? I think that's gonna have it. Yeah, for sure, dude. I am subscribed. Why am I not signed in, you fucking piece of shit? Did you really sign me out when I tried to access the art, like this sound effects? That is so stupid. All right, we're back in business. Let's get that spooky dooky one right there. And I'm gonna cut it up in Audacity. So we'll jump on over to Audacity real quick. Skip, I don't need that shit. We'll open it up. We'll go to, so we're in Snailman. Let's go to libraries. Let's go to, where's downloads? What the fuck? There we go. We'll open that up. And we've got our Moaning Ghost here. So I think what I'm going to do is just export all three of these and call them like Ghost 1, Ghost 2, and Ghost 3. So we'll play that. I hope it's not too loud. Oh, well, that's coming out of my speakers, but that's fine. Export. OGG. We'll do it. That sounded like it was going to be really fucking loud, so I just kind of cut it off there. Let's go up. This is for something else. Documents. Let's go horror cooking game. Let's go sound effects, and we'll do spooky, ghosty. How do you spell ghosty? Fuck it. Spooky A. We'll do spooky B and spooky C. That's all you need. And then we'll grab from here to here. So all we got to do is delete this and deleteify that and run that there. And take this and go file, export, OGG as an OGG. And yeah, we're going to do the same thing. What was it? Spooky? Oh my god, select the whole thing. What are you doing? Fucker. Control A. There we go. Spooky b.ogg. Wowee. Nice. Then we'll get rid of all this, and we'll go here, and we'll have that one. I'm sorry if it's super loud. I have no idea. And then we'll export it. Woo! Reminds me of oh shit. Oh man, Aqua Teen Hunger Force when that ghost is like, I'm the ghost of Spooky Junction. Is that a cell phone? Nice, Spooky C. There we go. And yeah, I guess we'll start adding those in whenever he gets hit. I guess when we spawn, we'll just play the original one. Voice dot stream equals load, and let's see if we can get spooky A. That's a good idea right there. And then we'll do voice dot play, and we'll play that. And yeah, so instead of that one, instead of whimpering, we shall play the spooky effect number 2. Let's see. Can we do it spooky? And then the third one is when we die. So instead of this here, we'll get rid of all that nonsense, that reptilian monster nonsense right here. And then say C right there. And yeah. A, B, and C. Nice. And we'll go ahead and run that. Yeah. Yeah, should work. I don't know. What was I even doing? What was that for? That was for voices, and it's going to play throughout the scene. Hopefully it's not too loud. The other problem is we need to turn the timer off, I believe. All right. So, I don't know, that was kind of funny. Yeah, I might have to replace those with something, but for now that works. Who cares? I'll have to fix that. I just don't like how they suddenly cut out, but it's good enough. And I like how it's supposed to be a planet in the way off distance, but my light is just like, bam, lights it up. It's like, oh yeah, like that would work. You go outside with a flashlight and you look at the moon. That's pretty funny. Okay, but yeah, it barely lights up out there, but you know, you look at the sun and all of a sudden it's all bright. Isn't that crazy? Can barely get up to the ceiling. Wowee. It's a good shader. All right, so why does he continuously take damage? We have to figure that out, the DMT entity. I think what we need to do is whenever we come down here, shouldn't we be disabling the timer? Or is the timer a one shot? Yeah, we should just set it to one shot, right? Yeah. Let's try that. If I set it to one shot, it shouldn't continuously go off after it's hit. We should have to keep um, applying. Yeah, I think that'll work. I don't know why snail spray would work on a DMT entity, but uh, so it does only go down when we're spraying him, but he's not moving back and forth between states. So, and we might have to, I think we're gonna have to change how fast we can spray him. I think this should be like 0.25, so he takes more damage per second. Um, but you know, it's like the time that we're taking to kill him is what is pressuring the player. So let's not do that. Let's get the player. Let's make them like a harder enemy. All right. Yeah. So what else didn't we like about that? I don't think he was switching between states, probably because we called the wrong thing. On hurt timer timeout, we take hit and um, oh, take damage, right. So our flinch animation, it's called flinch, it's not called take damage, so we'll just change this to flinch. And that way when he finishes that animation, he'll move into the chase state and chase us down like a dog. Um, yeah. All right, let's try that. You know what's interesting is I got a like one of those RGX emulators, and I was playing a bunch of the old Tom Clancy PS1 like shooter games, and they're very like interesting to play nowadays. Okay, so yeah, that's fun. That's a fun thing to have to deal with. Um, yeah, let's take their speed up a little bit because they're a little slow. Um, speed. We'll double it. Double it. Scene A. We'll rock-a-rooney. And then we'll have this guy going at the same time as our snail man. We'll have to make a spawner for them. We'll have to have an amount of DMT entities per level. Yeah. And yeah, I think I am going to turn his animation speed up when he attacks. Yeah, I think that attack should be faster. So if we look at that attack, um, can I just scale everything down? Is that possible? Um, no, it's not like Blender. I can't just scale everything. I'd have to move everything by hand. Uh, that's a lot. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I mean, the other way to do it is on the animation player, I have this speed scale, so I can just increase that, but I have to remember to set it back for each animation, so it's whatever. Cool. So I guess we'll do that. Um, yeah. So wherever we're striking, when we move to attack and we play the attack, we're going to first say anim player dot animation speed. Um, what is it? Speed scale equals, let's go 3.0. We'll do it 3 times faster. And then once it's finished, once it's all said and done, after we finish the attack, we move back to a speed scale of 1. So I think that'll be better for us. Well, not better for us, but better for the game. Probably worse for us, the player. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you're going for, is like, some actual penalty when they come and attack you. And it's like it pulls you away from the food because you have to like go and fuck with this guy, and it's like if there's a snail eating your shit, it causes issues too. So that's pretty fun. Yeah. Um, nice. So, yeah, I think what I need to do now is go back to my game manager, and I'll have to add another thing in there. Where the hell is it at? Game manager. Yeah, so we have one of these for Snailman's in level 1. We're also going to add another one for for ghosts in level 1. And we're going to add in another one of these to the end, I guess. Yeah, whatever. We'll just add it right here. Even though it doesn't make much sense, it's fine. So we'll do, I don't know, 8 ghosts. We'll do the 10 ghosts, the 13 ghosts, 16, it really doesn't matter. Let's go 20 and 25 ghosts. Oh, Nice. Wonderful. Perfect. And what is that? 0, 1, 2, 3 is a magic number. So every 5 seconds, we're going to be spawning. We gotta make a new spawn position for our guys, possibly, or we could just have them spawn from the snail position. That would be cool too. Yeah, we'll just do that. There's no reason not to do that. Uh, and ghosts. Instead of ghosts, what are we gonna do? Where should we be replacing this? Uh, what am I thinking? Spawn snail is not what we need. We need a new function called spawn ghost. Ooh. And we'll be taking in a position. Func spawn ghosts. And we'll be taking in that position. So I'll just put pause right up here. Let me go back to music and turn something on so it's not just boring shit. It's exciting shit, fun shit, cool stuff for cool guys who know how to have fun. All right, what do we need here? Let's get a reference to our ghost first. We're gonna do an at on ready var, and that'll be our we'll say ghosty. Not goatsy. Ghost. Dude, ghost is a hard word to spell. It's got an H and a G. There's not a lot of words like that. And I'm a pretty good speller. I mean, I add like letters next to each other all the time. Shit, what am I gonna do? We gotta load it, right? Load, ghost. Do we even have him saved? Oh, he's the DMT entity. Dude, what am I even thinking? Whatever. It's fine. We'll just refer to them as ghosts in here. That'll be fine. Who cares? So, in the spawn snail thing, we are giving them some stuff. So we're gonna have to set them equal to some shit. So we're gonna say var g equals new. Yeah. New ghost. It was ghost.instantiate. Sorry. Ghost.instantiate. I'm really slowing down now. It's getting dark out. So then we have to add that as a child of our world. And how do we get our world here? Let's see. Spawn snail. Let me take a look at that function. Yeah, so we have this right here. Awesome. And then we're just going to do that. Nice. Cool. Where is the... There it is. There it's... Oh, wait. That's the wrong shit. Spawn snail. Oh, my God. Where's the spawn ghost? Here we go. Missing an N in instantiate. Yeah. Instantiate. Yeah, I'm a good speller. I'm like... I'm thinking about that Metalocalypse clip with Murderface spelling words, and he's just like adding whatever the hell he wants in there. Identifier S, not in the thing. Well, that's because we're a G, a stone cold G. So we add the child to world. Nice. And then we're going to... when the guy spawns in, he should just be going right for the player anyway, right? Yeah. So let's try that. And then we start from the start screen. This should all be done automatically. Yeah. Oh, we have to change its position too. So we'll go G dot position equals pause, because that's where we're spawning from. That was like the randomly picked spawn location. So let's go ahead and we're going to have to start this from the start screen, so we're already on the right one. All right. Oh, that's right. We already had one in here. Well, let me kill him. Uh-oh. Time ran out on the buzzer. That's right. We had a little issue there. I took the buzzer time way down. So we need, let's see, how many orders do we have? We got level 1 orders, so we just have 2 things to fill out. Let's see if we can do it in, let's just go 60 seconds. We'll have a minute. You know, a good introduction there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, let's kill this guy first and foremost. Oh no, he's not going down without a fight, dude. Oh, there's another one. Oh no. We really got some issues here. I mean, I guess we don't really technically have to stop them. So we have the burger. And we got some chicken nuggets that we gotta cook. So we have that. We can grab this. Why does my guy sound? That's weird. Huh, why is my animation player so high? But we have our guy going over there to grab our burger. We gotta get it before he gets it. Awesome. What do we need on that burger? We need time ran out on the buzzer. So yeah, I mean, it's getting there. I just don't, that really took me. Why'd the guy's voice sound so high pitched? That's so weird. Yeah, quit game. Debugger errors. Nice. And what I want to do is probably make some type of function for the snails to walk around randomly. Yeah, so when there's no food cooking just yet, the snails should be like walking around in this area waiting. So I've got to make some type of thing to do that. I was thinking about just putting in like random points around here and just having them go like around that area or location. I don't know. I'm thinking about that, whether it's even really useful to do. It's probably going to take some time. That might be a whole day unto itself. Not a whole day, but a whole like hour and a half. What else do I need to do? I guess we'll... I think I was just spawning too many enemies, and... the snail man, I need to check one thing. So, if they're in the idle state, they should be checking for food every now and again. Which they were not doing. They're being bad snails, and they're going to be sprayed. So... Where in the fuck is idle? Here we go. So we have this food check timer start. So if we're in idle now, we're going to be checking for that. And if we're in the move to, we're doing it. If we're in the forage, we stop it. Awesome. So that's looking good. So after we spawn, where do we go? We go, are we ever going to idle? I think we're just sitting in spawn, so I think I actually need to move this to the spawn state. Let's do that. I think I need to do this. Cool. Yeah, spawn. Let me do something. If, yeah, we'll check if target position equals null. Let's do that. We need to check if we have a target position. If we do not have a target position, then we should start up the food check timer. But if not, then we'll just leave our food check timer unchecked. So let's try that again. So now our snails should wait until we start throwing food down, and then a bunch of them should come out at once to go and grab that, or whatever we want to do. So start the game. Let's take a look at what we need. So we need a chicken patty and a burger patty. So we'll get the burger patty, throw it in here. We'll get the chicken patty, throw it in here, and start defrosting them. We're going to start doing some damage to these guys. And yeah, we can see more of them are spawning. I need to make it so they don't all, you know, like ear attack you. So we'll grab this and throw it on here. We'll be cooking some shit. Oh no, dude. And then we'll cook that. I don't know where my snails are. I can't let them get close to me. They're going to blow my eardrums out. Oh no, there's a snail. They have way too much health. The timer ran out on the buzzer. So, yeah, we got to take down some health on those guys, for sure. Yeah, so we'll go back here. I think I'm gonna take the health down to like maybe 10. Because it's at 30. 30 is a pretty good amount. We'll just do it 10, so you gotta like spray them for like 5 seconds basically. 5-second investment on that. The snail guys, I feel like, are not doing what I want them to do. So they spawn, and then after they spawn, they go here, and they just sit in that state. I guess they're waiting on the game manager to get their assignment, and they go here. So let's go back to our game manager real quick and check on our function where we send the assignment. Get snail assignment. Whoops. So we look through all the nodes where they can be sent to, and we decide which one to send them to, and not assigned. So we also have this function on the snail called not assigned. Awesome. So let me control F that and go to our snail man. Yes, not assigned, and oh, here we go. So we go to the idle state, so I can call the thing in the idle state. Awesome. That makes way more sense. Nice. So let's go back to my thing up here. We can control X. We can get rid of this. All right. We'll get rid of that right there. Wonderful. And we'll go up here and we'll put this right there. Food check timer dot start. And then we'll run it. Is it gonna work? Let's start the game. Okay. Alright, let's get this. We'll throw that in there. We'll get this. We'll throw that in there. We'll do some damage to these guys. Oh, we forgot to interact with the thing. We'll get these in here. Oh, you know what? I just realized that it's going to spawn all of these guys before it spawns any of the snails. That's why the snails aren't coming out. I thought they were stuck in there, but they're not. They're just not spawning till all of these guys are finished. And, yeah. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna have to update that in our game manager. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking like, oh man, it's gonna do the loops in tandem, but it's actually not going to. So that makes it a little more complicated. That would mean like we're spawning the same amount of both enemies, and we would kind of spawn them at the same time. Let's just do that instead. Let's go back to scene A, game manager. For this purpose anyway, we'll just do it that way. So we'll close this, spawn snail, and we pass in a start position. Awesome. We got spawn ghost. Awesome. So I'm going to just comment this out for right now. And actually, this is what I want. Yeah. We're going to grab all of this. Except we don't need that if, because we're already going to be in the if. So we'll put this right here. And then we'll get rid of these hashtags. Spawn B. And we'll say spawn B. Int B. And marker B. And marker B. And int B. And rand, I think we can just use the same rand. I don't think we need a new one. There we go. Cool. So now it should spawn under maybe the same or maybe a different marker, but let's try that. So now we should get some different entities spawning, and we're really not going through this anymore, but we got 12 of them summoning in tandem. Let's give ourselves 100 and let's actually go 90 seconds, so 30 more seconds on that clock. And I think that'll do it for us. Oh man. How's it going, Bob Newman? So we have some guys summoning us, so we don't have any snails yet. So let's start putting some stuff in. We need this. That guy will come and hit us too. We'll run that. We should see some snails coming out soon. And maybe not. Maybe we messed something up. And we'll grab this and throw it on there. So are there any snails in here? Hello? Snails. Looks like there aren't. But we can grab this, throw it on here. Oh, we don't even have the current order loaded. That's right. You know what we didn't do? We didn't load the, we gotta load through here. I think, right? I think I just hit scene A. I don't think I loaded through this screen. The game manager loads everything through here. We just had the one entity because I left it in. Yeah. So now if I kill him... yeah, so now there's more spawning, and there should be snails spawning too. So, like, yeah, he went out of there immediately to go eat our shit, so we gotta stop him. We also gotta stop these guys. So there we go, he didn't get our stuff, awesome. No, dude, come on now. Alright, oh shit. Alright, so we grab that, we throw it on here. We can grab these, throw it on here. We definitely have some snails going for it. We got ghosts coming at us from every direction. He's going for our shit. So we have that. We would have died right there, but it doesn't matter. These enemies are very difficult to deal with right now. So we got our burger. Let's get some, what do we need? Some tomato. Bam. Sorry, dude, that's all we can do today. And, yeah, looks like time ran out on that buzzer, so we didn't quite make it. But, yeah, that's the direction this game is going in right now. I like that. I think that's probably going to be it for tonight, just because I got to go to work tomorrow. And I'll probably do a long stream tomorrow morning. Not tomorrow morning, but tomorrow, Friday night. So, yeah, it was good to see everyone. Thanks for coming out. Hope you guys have a great Friday. I think this game's really coming along. I'm really proud of the progress that we've made together because people have helped me out. So, yeah. What do we need to do to get this thing kind of like finished? I want to put in an intro, and I'm putting it together right now. It's pretty funny. I want to have like the guy who's gonna talk to you on the loudspeaker is gonna be like Southern preacher type deal. It's gonna be a whole bunch of like biblical references because it's you know, like, but funny shit. Because it's like a limbo. So you know, I think it should be pretty funny. It's gonna be good. I like it. And then, yeah, so we'll have that. We'll have the intro. He'll teach you how to cook everything. He'll tell you what to do about the monsters. We need to make the upgrade system where, like, the spray does more damage and you move faster. And, yeah, and then the snails, I might also add, like, I gotta fix their materials so they all have different materials. And then sometimes the materials will, like green snails will have poison, red snails will be, like, fire. And one thing we can do tonight is go ahead and take the player, and whenever he dies, we'll just give a game over screen. We can do that pretty easily. Don't we have a death function in here? You are dead. So we're gonna say game manager dot game. I think it's game over, and the reason is I don't know. I mean, you could. It's like basically you were beaten to death or whatever, but took too much damage. Bam. Alright, so we can try that at least before I go. Let's just let that one guy beat us to death real quick, and we'll see if we go to that other scene. We'll see if we go to the Great Beyond. Yeah. Oh, that's not the one I want to do. Whatever. Start game. Alright. I dare you to come at me. I double dog dare you. It still says time ran out on the buzzer, but that's okay. But yeah, that does kill us now, so that's good. Yeah, thanks again everyone for coming out, but peace out, dude. I'll see you guys next time.